the skill line. Uh, so in 12, just straight up 12, German crusaders attempt to retake Jerusalem while they're in Cairo, Egypt. Their supplies went low and they stop at a captured town. Sultan's army anticipated their movements and ambushed them. The only survivor attempted to escape, only to be shot by arrows and stabbed by swords. Mysteriously, the man did not die and disappeared afterwards. Uh, just for some clearance, the man, no one knows what the fuck the man is. Just telling you that. 1945 World War II comes to a close, and the major power of the world unite to form the United Nations. Okay, and sometime between 1945 to 1998, the original is born. That man is born, not the man, but that man. Frederick Bolsara is born. Aria Hale is born, and Axel Lowe is born on December 25th. In 1990, also Axel is white. Just telling you that right now. If I figure out how OBS works, I'll throw a picture of him up on the screen. I'll, in 1980, in 1998, Axel Lowe ends up in a gang war in London, and then just vanishes without a trace in May 14th. And then, also in 1998, skilled assassins begin to gather around Slayer, which is a cool, funny little vampire guy. In fact, I'll just pull up his page. This is this is what he looks. Fuck. Yeah, no, he just looks like this. He's funny vampire man. I swear to God, he messed up. In 19 Also, they created the Assassins Guild. Hee hee ha ha funny, which is also just like a group of random fucking assassins, and they influence politics of country, of a country. Also, in the 1999, a prophet foretells a calamity that will shake the very foundations of human society, and the world superpowers declare a state of emergency. And then the dawn of arrival comes. Yeah, no, all machines just malfunction and technologies are banned. But then, with fun, the apostles appear and teach humanity magic to prevent the decline of human society. And soon a cult springs up around them. In 2008, the Sanctus Pupils established, and researchers discover a system that allows magic to be easily used by anyone, regardless of how good or bad they are at it. 2009, India withdraws from the UN dissatisfied with their decision to ban all electronics, and country fractures into two nations. Also, by the way, if I remember correctly, India's a fucking. I remember there's a floating island. Yeah, no, there's just like a floating island. That's just it. There's floating island. And then 2010, the international standard is set for the use and application of magic, which I think means they added laws, sadly, and the major powers construct an infrastructure around it. Citizens begin to receive standardized rations of magical energy. So they didn't know how to use magic. All right. Anyways, non-magical technology and weapon research is halted and dismantled. And in 2011, an Indian multi-billionaire begins the development of an ultra dreadnought class ship. In 2014, the Ecosystem Evolution Project, which is an American scientific undertaking to quote unquote advance evolution and strengthen humans, was then created Gears, just like every like character in Guilty Gear. Just fucking yeah. No, these are what the original Gears look like. This big guy's a gear, which then creates Justice, which is created by that man, and is the first complete gear. I don't know if that's off topic yet or not. And then Area's TP begins to get worse. Area is a soul bad guy's wife, or was, if I remember correctly. And then the Gear Project, and then the Ecosystem Project got renamed to the Gear Project, and multiple countries invested bunches of money into it. Oh yeah, also that man creates the Flame of Corruption, which is a prototype. There's no image on it, alright. And then next chairs, laboratory, and then that man area go missing. As the project grinds to a halt, and then the full series of Guilty Gear begins. And then Frederick develops. No, Frederick's wife is Area. I'm sorry. No, I got that wrong at first. Anyways, in 2026, the Ultra Dreadnought is completed, and then just Zep just declares independent. Oh wait, Zep is India. Zep is just a massive airship in the fucking Indian Ocean. Or this could be completely wrong because it says that this incomplete needs to be expanded further. But oh well. And this is in 2042. The U.S. and its military and political influence and decline reopens the Gear project with an eye for military use. And then the verse Gear prototype is completed. That man joins the project under an alias. So I guess he just disappeared. Anyways, 2065, the first combat ready gear is completed, and the mass product monopoly of gears begins. The US develops their gears and security forces. Frederick begins his war against the project, and uh, all right, no, never mind. I was right. Frederick begins war against gears. He wants to stop the creation of them, and he identifies himself as sole bad guy. Yeah, no, I was right. I wasn't wrong. Fuck you. In 2073. Oh, let me check OBS real quick. In 2073, Zep becomes a military side. That man creates the first complete gear, Justice, Justice, which I already told you about earlier, to end to end just the mention of gears ever being in wards. in wars. Anyways, Soul Bad Guy learns of his project and develops the outrage, which it's just like something to magnify magic, and is and just like an anti-gear weapon. So I'm guessing it just like does big damage to gears. Anyways, yeah. So in Zerd, it gets this funny thing gets changed to the junkyard dog, which is used in anything from Zerd all the way up to Strive. Oh, sorry, I was just a fucking distract. Anyways, it becomes a military state. No, we already talked about that. Never mind. I'm just listen. I'm working off like 5 brain cells and like yeah, and 2 kebabs. Anyways, justice is Tesco wrong against the universal fucking will. Anyways, straight from the backyard. There's way too much lore to this shit. Like it comes from the backyard. It's just an alternate world that contains all the information that creates the real. Basically, anything from the real world exists from this. It contains all the information that just creates the world. It also has infinite magic, and it's responsible for the dawn of revival. Which, yeah, it's the reason all the machines went down. And it'll create the Valentines, which we'll talk about them later. And it's also responsible for the Crusades. Yeah, we're in the Crusades. Yeah, this literally starts the Crusades. Anyway, it also causes the Black Sunrise, which destroys Japan. Japan just like straight up, it's just a hole. Japan doesn't exist, and and then it controls an army of gears, declares war on mankind, and it starts the fucking crusade. Anyways, due to the initial casualties in Sacred Order of Holy Knights, which is pretty fun. Soul bad guys in this, if I remember. Kind of fun. And then there's also Kisuke. Also, we have Kif Anderson. Yeah, no, this guy's goaded. Which, yeah, no, no, it was Kai Kisuke. I'm sorry, I got those two mixed up. Fuck me. Anyways, yeah. Anyway, Soul saves 6-year-old Kif from a gear attack in two in 2103. That said 2103. And in 2115, soon after Kif is made a commander of the Holy Order, Testament is born. Testament is basically was controlled by Justice and the Crusades, and is Kip Anderson's adopted child. And then Testament meets with an untimely end while carrying out a mission on behalf of the Order, and they're converted into a gear. So yeah, gears are kind of weird. They age like really fucking weird. Anyways, in 2140, Testament got put under Justice control and and gets gets killed by Cliff, but manages to survive. They never meet for the remainder of the war. Anyway, Slayer goes to Flamit. I looked at a fucking Flamit Nagel. Who's a Flamit Nagel? Oh. So yeah, the Flamit Nagel is just fucking Paracelsus. Oh. Yeah, no, his original name was Flamit Nagel. That's Paracelsus' original name, alright. Oh, and yeah, Slayer just like finds him, I guess. Anyways, the ceiling of, anyways, yeah, they the ceiling of Hawk. The ceiling of Hydra occurs thanks to Cliff Anderson in London. Chip Zanoff is born on the 9th. Oh yeah, he's a racist. Who did cocaine? You know, he just straight up like he's just a racist. Who did cocaine? So like he's just like me for real, for real. And a small outbreak of TP occurs, and well, since the cure hadn't been developed yet, hold up, let me get my fucking neck right. The impact was minimal. The cure had already been developed. The impact was minimal. Z01 is taken in by the Assassin's Guild. He sacrificed his eyesight and gained the ability to fight with the shadow. And is taken in by the Assassin's Guild. Kai Kisuke joins the Holy Order. Kai Kisuke is like it's just Soul Bad Guy's rival, but also best friend. Also, Soul Bad Guy is Kai's father. Yeah, no, that gets explained later in a funny. Yeah, so basically, since so Soul Bad Guy.
んなあ、なんでそんな苦いもの飲むんだ？
苦ければ砂糖を入れてもいいんだぞ。
砂糖入れてもいいのか？
そうか。
どうしました？
シンはソルとの野営生活が長かった。だが、ソルもああ見えて、しっかりと親の役割を果たしていたんだな。確かにこれは、子供には苦いかもしれない。
じゃあ、シンは他の飲み物がいい？ミルクならありますよ。
じゃあ、砂糖水！ 砂糖
Yeah. Kai realizes that sin
水
of a
ああ、うまいんだぜ。親父と旅をしていた時には、普通の水が一番だ。とか言って、なかなか飲ませてくれなかったけどな。でもなんかいいことがあった時は、ご褒美で飲めたんだよ。で、これは裏技なんだけど、ちょっとだけ塩を入れると、さらにマジ
What's up by they are is they clearly he's clearly
ゴッとうまくなるんだ。
それね。
あ？でもさ、そうなったらみんなは、親父のことなんて呼ぶんだ？
yes.
確かにそうですね。どうしましょうか。
ディジーさんの場合は、普通にお父さんでいいんじゃないですか？私たちにとっても、お父さん、なのかな。あれ？お兄さんかも。
しまった。何よりも恐れていた事態だ。
そういえば今日はソルサ、いえ、お父さんがここに来ると言っていましたよね。ちょうどいいですね。みんなでお話しして決めましょう。
おう、クリティカルにグッドタイミングじゃねえか。さすが親父だぜ。
クリティカルの使い方を間違えているぞ。いや、間の悪さ。
Oh, basically sin is dumb. Just like me for real.
は確かにクリティカルだが、私が出るよ。みんなはそのままで。
Anyways, there's also
Where are you going?
fuck, I can't smell. Yeah.
そうかそうか。みんな俺に気遣ってんのか。確かに母さん、子供には生々しい話だって言ってたな。でも俺ももう5歳だ。子供の作り方くらい知っ
Person
て。
aging is weird. He's built like a jacked man. He's 5. In Stripe, he is 5 years old. I'm telling you, Bill.
目か
You see? Bro was
ら
jacked.
できるんだろ。
Let me
Man-
finish this.
みんな俺に気遣ってんのか。確かに母さん、子供には生々しい話だって言ってたな。でも俺ももう5歳だ。子供の作り方くらい知ってる。目からできるんだろ。
And then he says a stupid thing. Children just pop out of your eye, right?
もうちょっと詳しく聞いていい？
え？
I forgot her voice was just
だから聞いたままだけど、母さんはある日片目が取れちまった。で、焦った父さんが自分の目を上げた。でもなんか合わなくて、父さんの目は弾き出されて、母さんは勝手に治った。父さんも母さんがいろいろしたら治って、そしたら地面に落ちた父さんの目が俺になった。
そんな大変なんだ。
お前はいつかもっとショックな事実を知る。
そうなの？まあなんでもいいよ。ショックには慣れてるから、ともかくだな。
シン、そうか。お前は半分ギアだった。奪われるものも人並みになかったのに。
Anyways, so
Where are you going?
oh. Oh, so yeah, this week's expansion and deviation of the Assassin's Guild and Embarrassed and disappointed, Slayer resigns as the guild leader, and the guild declares first killers. Happiness, what is that? 29? No, 27. All right. Anyways, he was a Sanctus Maximus pupil for Ares, who succeeded him after his death. And then Cliff recruits Soul Bad Guy into the order. The Battle of Rome takes place. Yes, there's a Battle of Rome. I'm not reading all the story into this, but like in 2173, a horde of 200 gears attacked the city. The local army tried to fend it off and called it despite the order. Headquarters telling them to wait for reinforcements. The mission amounted to suicide. Kai Kisuke responded in hopes of ensuring the safety of its citizens, and they resisted for 15 minutes. That's all they took, and everyone was safe. And then the order began its retreat because the soldiers were fucking dying. So, anyways, from 2173 to 2180, sometime between that, Johnny is killed. Did they not explain this guy? Yeah, no, Johnny, he's the captain of female only jellyfish pirates, which is just these funny little guys, these little goobers, these little goobers. Yeah, what just came when Johnny realized there were just too many orphans. He just had to make this because there was too many orphans. Also, let's hear me out here, but smack. Also, yeah, May, funny little, Otsukaki, fucking little funny little one. Anyways, and then after Johnny's killed, May becomes the captain of the Jellyfish Pirates. Justice is killed, but embedded in the Dizzy. Dizzy is the daughter of Justice, who waged war on all of humanity. But after knowing the origins, Dizzy saved. She is now a guardian. Anyways, so leads an all-out attack on Dizzy, and Potemkin is killed. My boy Potemkin, my mama boy. Oh, these are all restraints because he is just that fucking strong. He is built better than you will ever be built. Yeah, yeah, those are restraints because my guy is just built that jacked. He is just built this way. He is built different. He is built better. Like he's he's just better. Also, Potemkin is Indian. He was also a slave. Yeah, Potep gets killed by Testament, and humankind is just fucking destroyed. Anyways, Ino meets Batman for the first time and uses her powers to jump back to 2173, saves Kai's life, changing the timeline for good. Soul's defeated in on a one-on-one duel by Justice. He leaves the Holy Order, taking the Fire Seal with him. Zado he casts Forbidden Spell. Yeah, he casts Forbidden Spell and rises rank within the Assassin's Guild. Anyways, Milia Rage, also hear me out, man. Like, she's also an old member of the Assassin's Guild. She's fucking Canadian. Like, oh, and never mind, she's Russian. My sincere apology to all Russians and Canadians for getting this wrong. Anyways, Milia Rage and Venom. Venom fucking sucks. He barely exists. So yeah. Anyways, and they're taken in by the Assassin's Guild, and then 16-year-old Kai. So Cliff die. No, Cliff doesn't. Cliff retires and succeeds Kai, and he is given the Thunder Seal. Yeah, no, this is like this is like one of the only reasons he can actually fight against Soul, because he's like what is it, like one of the seven, yeah, one of the eight sacred treasures. Yeah, so Soul has two, Kai has one, if I remember correctly. Anyways, the race is the same. Boy Soyoshi, which was the race, which was also Chip's sensei. Oh, and he was a ninja. And maybe he isn't racist, but I'm still calling him racist. Anyways, and Chip is saved by yeah, and becomes his apprentice, and May is taken in by Johnny. Don't fucking ask how this works. It just does, all right. They become I'm guessing they just become gears after dying, and this is how it works. Anyways, March 16th, Delilah is born. Delilah is the younger sister of Bedman. Anyway, so Bedman is just a fucking bed. Yeah. No, it just like it just Bedman. Oh, anyways, this is her sister. I'm guessing. Yeah, it is. Their head things are different. Anyways, bed frame is basically she could the bed frame. I don't even fucking know. Like, they have screws like inside of them. So yeah, that works. Anyways, on November 20th, 2175, Soul in the Order seal justice in Dimensional Prison, and ending the crusade before the end of the year, and then the Order is disbanded. Milia also forbidden spells, and then Kai and a bunch of knights join the International Police Force, which is also known as local law enforcement. I'm just the international, the quote unquote international, or no, it's just the local law enforcement. So yeah, so and then Cliff retires once the local law enforcement be, just like becomes created. And then post Crusades 2176, Tsuyoshi is killed by the Assassin's Guild, and then Chip hits his villain arc and decides to try to get revenge. And then the celebration of humanity's victory over justice starts to be held annually. I feel like we should make an Obama Day, but oh well. And for unknown reasons, Justice's seal weakens, and her revival causes anxiety for those aware. By the way, this is in the same year. This was what? This was a singular year after she got sealed, by the way. Oh yeah, also a young girl dies on the other Raid kills Mr. Baldhead. And then he just becomes a serial killer. Anyways, he becomes one of my favorite characters to quote unquote repent. Yeah. Yeah, no, he becomes Faust to quote unquote repent. He basically just has Toon Force.
This is rather urgent. Let us hurry. Let us begin.
See,
Let us begin. We must operate now. Do not worry. I don't need your insurance.
yeah, no, he's just my funny, goofy little guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Not bad. Destroy.
It's not what I'm looking for, but he still is kind of funny. In 2177, Russia and Europe Union combined, making the United Kingdoms of Illyria project. The UN forms post-war administration Bureau to repair damage to the Crusades. Disney is born, even though like I don't even know what happens there. Anyways, Happiness 27 dies in Ariel's becomes Sanctus Maximus soon after. After numerous jumps through time, Axel appears in his timeline. Wait, so Axel can just like hop timelines. Yeah, look. Yeah, no, he's just the gang leader. He got kid in a time slip. And yeah, he just bounced through time and space. All he wants to do is see his girlfriend, Megumi Maharaga. I don't know, man. Anyways, it was a high risk mission goes bad after Milia rages defection and Zato's captured by the authorities. Dizzy's driven off her villages and now she lives in Devil's Forest. Johnny is incarcerated with the possibility of just resurrection. The UN announces the selection tournament. So basically, yeah, they hold a. There's like way too much Lord Justice 1 tournament. I'm not gonna talk about it. I could write a whole, just read a whole different thing and just talk about that later. Like, I'm telling you, this is like, man, I've already been talking for 41 minutes. Fam, this is gonna be a long ass video. It was. Anyways, Zato and Mr. Baldhead agreed to participate in and are released by Testament. So this tournament is like basically just the first Guilty Gear game, and all the rest of it just like story. Anyways, Justice is revived for the Testament's plan, but not complete. Possible to hard press test. Yeah, Testament is forced to attempt to sacrifice themselves instead of Stoll, and Cliff participates and dies during the tournament. I swear, Cliff, yeah, he's a good man. And it was that it was completely consumed by Eddie. We Eddie's is cool is the shadow guy. Whoever saw bad guy who wins the tournament and completely destroys Justice. And ways Gabriel, he's a political figure, and he leads Zep. Uh, uh, hmm, yeah, I mean that's right. Alright. Anyways, Gabriel spearheads a coup. I'm not even gonna say that on Zap. He refounds the country on democratic principles and names his first presidency. Slavery is abolished, and my boy Potemkin is freed and is formally welcomed into military service. Bro, he just created a robot kite in Poppies of Justice. Anyways, Robo Kite actually kinda sucks. And he just like sucks. Anyways, yeah, he makes Robokite just imitations. He's a Doctor Paradigm. He's he's a guy from Guilty Gear 2. Let's do a YouTube video. Yes, this is what he looks like in game. Now just pull us onto another tab.
Where are you going?
Yeah, I can't get to actually get an image of him. Fuck.
Where are you going?
Anyways, he just
Where are you
looks like
going?
funny little guys. Hey, this is what bro looks like. And then, yeah, he accesses and observes the backyard. Incident involving severed gear parts from the sky. This is when Guilty Gear Extra takes place. Third Guilty Gear. I mean, no, this isn't even a game. This is just a Guilty Gear manga series. It takes place between Guilty Gear and Guilty Gear X. Well, I'm not gonna talk about these two because, like, they do not matter at all to the lore. Like, I don't even think their existences are canon because they're not playable characters in any game, and they don't even appear in any of the video games as arcade mode. So, anyways, the Backyard Corporation incident is what they called it. And then Guilty Gear X, the origin occurs. This is just a more novel, and like I swear this video's gonna be long as hell. So I am not talking about that, bro. Like you cannot force me to talk about that. Like even if you point a gun to my head, I will not talk about any of the novels. We already looked at this. And then the Golden Disc incident takes place in Guilty Gear X Drama CD Novel 1. Pointing a gun to my head, I'm not talking about this either. Anyways, now for Justice Control, Testament meets Dizzy in the Devil's Forest. Just a reminder, Justice, if I remember. Yeah, Justice is the guy that's soul sealed away. And Dizzy meets Dizzy in Devil's Forest, and remember Dizzy's is Justice's daughter. And then when villagers learn of Dizzy, she's attacked, and they swear to protect her. And the Guilty Gear X Drama CD Novel 2 comes out. I'm not talking about. And there's a bounty of $500,000 placed on Dizzy. And bounty hunters from around the globe congregate her in the forest in around October. What does it mean endings involve Johnny's birthday, bro? This just says around October. Anyways, Soul defeats Dizzy and but leaves before landing the fatal blow. And the official record indicates that Jam. Oh, we haven't even talked about Jam yet. Jam kills Dizzy, even though she didn't. She just took the fuck out. Anyways, she's a Chinese. She tries to make a Chinese restaurant. She's really good at key. She makes whenever she tries making a Chinese restaurant, she always just gets it always gets burnt to the ground or some shit. Yeah.
I'll monetize them.
Anyways, and yeah, Guilty Gear X. It's the second Guilty Gear game. Yes, don't ask about Guilty Gear 2. Anyways, Arc System Works is created Guilty Gear. And it was released on the PlayStation 2. Listen, we don't talk about we don't talk about the PS2 Guilty Gear game. We don't talk about it. And there was also Guilty Gear X Plus, Guilty Gear X Advanced Edition, Guilty Gear X version 1.5. Yes, they revised this game 3 times. Anyways, Jizzy is taken. I'd call it Jizzy. Drizzy Izzy is taken in by Johnny, and Testament remains to protect the Grove. Zato One dies, but his body is possessed by Eddie. As I told you, Eddie is a little shadow guy. Anyways, um, Faust, in the process of investigating the backyard, discovers the cube. There's no image of the cube. It just built by that man, which it was. When were they? How much longer do I have? All right, I don't have that much more to read. God, it's already 52 minutes long. Anyways, yep. Yeah, Faust discovers the cube. Jam using the bounty ship of Thief to defeat Jizz. I was about to say Jizzy again. Fuck me. Anyways, she opens her own restaurant, and after Dizzy's defeat, Aino becomes make Mr. Guilty Gear 10. Guilty Gear 10, The Midnight Carnival, or Guilty Gear X2 is the third. Yes, Guilty Gear 10 was the second game. Anyway, so yeah, Guilty Gear 10 is a third game. You just don't ask. Anyways, Eddie controlling Sato's dead body dies. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't even know how Eddie died. He's a shadow. Blood got hit by light. Anyways, they got collected. Their remains were collected by the Conclave, not the Enclave. Was the thing about Fallout. With his death, the assassins guild appoints Venom as their new leader. Buddha Robot Kai Jam's restaurant catches fire and burns to the ground. Like I say, Jam's restaurants will never work out. It's the first issue of Dynamic House. Why does Dynamic Housewives matter to the Guilty Gear lore? Anyways, Chip the Racist protects the U.S. president, Erica Bartholomew. Yes, they got a woman president, Guilty Gear, before we did. Anyways, she protects him from Wolf. I mean, Wolf. Sounds really fucking dumb for a name. Of the Assassin's Guild during your attempt to pass a bill cutting ties between the country and the guild. And then Guilty Gear X, the butterfly in her tail. The second fucking novel. Anyways, Sin Kisuke is born. By Kai and Dizzy. Yes, Dizzy got Dizzy and Kai fuck. And you can Sin Kisuke. Yeah. So Dizzy's the gear, Kai's like an actual fucking human. Anyways, Sin at 6 months old is entrusted the soul, which he's probably like a teenager at 6 months. No, maybe like a 5-year old. I'll say 5-year old. 6 months. And entrusted the soul at around December in the Oibov, the UK. Of area is officially recognized by the UN after the Second and Third Kingdoms are established. Kai is elected as first king through a popularity vote. Anyways, Chip travels to a lawless area in Africa and declares it the Eastern Chip Kingdom. He takes Answers as his right man and appoints himself as president. I mean, he's just raised because he copies the Japanese culture, even though Japan is straight up gone. He's American. And then the dormant years begin to disappear, ending the beginning of Baptisma 13 incident. The Valentine appears in the capital of Iria. Valentine. Your army serves the key to the cube. Soul defeats Valentine in the backyard, concluding Baptisma 13. In January, Soul Bad Guy upgrades the Fire Steel to the Junkyard Dog Mark II. Yeah, it's made by the Fire Steel and Flashing Fang. At the end of Guilty Gear Sunstripe story mode, one of these two get taken away. I forgot which one. Anyways, the Shogun becomes really popular, and it Soul starts reassembling the outrage to prepare for a second coming of Valentine. He raises the hardened fort to take the Flashing Fang defeats Baldius around June. He's the third member of the Conclave. Ooh, he's playing Geometry Dash. Anyways, under the guidance of Sanctum Populi, the Opus are deployed across the world for protection against further Valentine attacks. In Ramlethal, Valentine. Ramlethal. Hold up. Yeah.
I bought you something really tasty.
Definitely
A
the best food
hamburger
ever.
from Danny Missiles.
What?
It's delicious.
Toasted butter burger.
I don't care how food tastes. All that matters is that it provides the correct nutrients in the correct amounts.
So she probably eats
Okay,
fucking dirt.
I get it. Can you at least tell me what you think about this piece of nourishment?
I suppose.
This is like if you gave a sour Skittle to a medieval peasant and they
Well?
die. So she eat hamburger. Also, she's servant of Universal Will. And Elfit's older sister, Elfit Fun. Oh, someone says funny suitable husband. She doesn't want to show humanity. Hooray! Finally, someone who doesn't want to commit mass genocide. Anyways, yeah, no, Nameless Soul just wants to destroy humanity. Yeah, no. She just wants to destroy humanity. That's it. Yeah, Nameless Soul declares war on humanity on October 21st as a prelude. Prelude? Prelude. Fuck. Prelude. Prelude Ultra Kill? Ultra Kill Prelude? Oh my god. Anyways, as a prelude to the Cradle incident in St. Elmo's fire. Yes, Elmo. Elmo got burnt. Anyway, St. Elmo's fire strikes on November 1st, but the Conclave's plan on resurrecting. The Conclave wants to resurrect. wants to resurrect justice again, but their plans foiled. And Elf, Justice, and Elfit are abducted by the Universal Will. The Universal Will's daughter, by the way. Oh no. Anyways, the residents of, I'm not even gonna say this. Miyabi? Fuck. Anyways, they house the Japanese survivors. That's one of the places that refuge one of the Japanese survivors. The people who didn't get blown up by fucking Hiroshima that turned Japan into a giant fucking crater. Yeah. No, this happened. It's just like gone. Anyways, they're abducted by the Universal and Guilty Gear Zerd. Rah. Zerd is the fifth game. Guilty Gear 2 was the fourth. Don't Ask Why 2 was the fourth. Anyways, Zerd Fun. This is when they introduced ABBA. Yeah, isn't that fun? Anyways. Anyways. But we get a reaction information flares on November 9th. Ariel's publicly reveals herself to be the Universal Will. And the celebration of victory, but her plans are foiled by Jacko. Another Valentine. She is one of the free servants again of that man. So she's Soul Bad Guy's wife. Yeah, this is Soul's wife, but she doesn't remember. But she doesn't remember shit. Anyways, Jacko fuses with Justice instead of Elfit. And then that man public reveals Asuka are yeah, I don't give a on December 13th, the G4 Summit, which is group of four at the White House, is derailed by Happy Chaos. Yeah, Happy Chaos, my man, he is mine. mine, I tell you. He is mine. He is my goofy little goober. Anyways, Happy Chaos is definitely not the guy who created magic, and basically the entire universe. He is that man. He's known as the creator, and no, he isn't that man. Everything he did was attributed to that man. That's why he's never mentioned a single fucking time. And he seeks Asuka's Tome of Origin, which uh, yeah, he's known as the original, which is also known as the Savior, which is also known as Happy Chaos. Yes, Happy Chaos is the original, and he is the Savior. Anyways, but somehow he managed to entertain his realm. No, no, yeah. So basically, he was sealed in the backyard by the original, and then Happy Chaos wants it back to save him from losing humanity. And then that man, yeah, he takes away the. Yeah, so Soul Gad guy lost one of his things. He lost the soul of corruption, and then Hamikaze merges with Aino, restoring her to godhood, and is defeated at a state funeral. And it was a state funeral for Soul Bad Guys arranged. This is when Strive comes in. This is Strive, made in 2019. At the same time, the White House incident, Delilah's powers got out of control. Yeah, the bed frame's yeah, sister. Yeah, no, Delilah could just like she just like goes out of control. Yeah, yeah, she's eventually stopped by Baiken, takes her under her wing. I think I don't even know what that word is or means. I'm guessing she leaves the throne, and mankind welcomes a non-human leader for the first time in history. Anyways, in 2192, the original request a time-displaced Axel to send a coded message to that man regarding the Conclave's plan to retrieve justice. And, well, that's it. Hope you liked it. This is over an hour long, so yeah, have fun.